New this midday, authorities announced within the last hour they're charging a man who claimed to be a missing boy from Illinois, but it was all a hoax. New this midday, as the Iowa City School Board looks to make major cuts in their next budget, one school board member tossed out the idea of cutting the athletic director position.
We did it.
We start off with breaking news. Right now, the Linn County Sheriff's Office is investigating a crash that killed at least one person this morning. Yeah, similar to speed dating, but instead of finding a significant other, they can maybe find their BFF. John Keynes tells me he thought he was going to have to fight for his life. He tells me he was sleeping on the couch when he heard someone trying to get into his front door. Keynes has lived there for more than 22 years and says nothing like this has ever happened there before. Live Now Designs have been making these posters along with t-shirts, buttons, and magnets. The goal is to get Molly's face out there to as many people as possible. In a KCRG TV9 update, investigators have revealed the name of the man killed in an officer-involved shooting.
If you just take a look behind me, you can see that it's still a very active scene here. I want you to get a look at that car. The two men who were shot, they were in that car.
The state is sending help to dozens of Marshalltown families still recovering from the EF3 tornado that hit last summer. This is the game that the Cornell College esports team, they will be playing competitively against other colleges across the country. You said cold front, which is bad, but then sunshine, which is good.
You take the good and the bad. What do you have left? Yeah, all right.
The facts of life.
That's
Well, the holidays is a good time of the year to think about reorganizing. Instead of making it a New Year's resolution, why not just do it now? One issue that the Iowa legislature will bring up in its next session is sports betting. Now this morning, Governor Kim Reynolds talked about a bright future for Iowa and laid out her plans on how to improve the state. But a lot more homeowners spent today just clearing up down trees and power lines. Let me just show you where I'm at right now. I'm in the backyard of Dan Miller's home. He spent today cutting down a tree after a part of it split in half. This is an area where they will be having spin classes. They'll have Pilates classes. They'll have yoga classes here. Chief Kerry Kinhon tells me that they're getting old. Sometimes they malfunction and they also don't give a full view of what's going on around them. Firefighters say during a fire, feel the closed door with the back of your hand. If it's hot, go find another exit. But if it's not hot, slowly peek out. And if it's clear, make the escape.
Oh my God, he's trying to take it from me. No. How do you think I feel? Somebody took it from me. I've had him for 5 months.
Destiny Stucker, the woman in the red shirt here, spotted her stolen puppy and confronted the woman who had it.
Can you let my dog go, man? No, it's my dog.
The two started tugging at the dog when the lady refused to give it back.
I didn't want to hurt her. I didn't want to touch her. I don't want to be the bad guy, but it's stolen property, and I didn't want to lose him again.
I just saw him yesterday. My dog.
The woman with the puppy says she bought it from two men Monday for $150. The same day Stucker reported her dog missing.
I understand she bought him from somebody, but it wasn't theirs to sell.
After about 15 minutes of struggling, police showed up and confirmed the puppy was Tyson.
The guy was the same one I had just talked to less than an hour before at PetSmart about a surveillance video of the same girl with my dog getting tags.
No, they were just walking.
The woman told police she didn't know the men who sold her the stolen pup.
Tice.
When Stucker got the dog back,
Reward for finding the dog.
she paid back the woman's $150.
It wasn't her fault the dog was stolen. She was innocent, and I'm not mad at her. I just wanted my dog.
And she says she won't let Tyson out of her sight again.
They're not going out of my view in this yard ever again. They're not going in the front yard without supervision.
Police spent Wednesday morning at the point investigating the shootings. Now, the two shooting victims are a 27-year-old man and a 19-year-old woman. The 19-year-old woman, after she was shot, she ran to several houses asking for help. Now, what you're about to see may be slightly graphic.
I woke up to banging on the door. Somebody help me, I need help.
The woman eventually found help at Sharon Tufo's Miami Drive home. Tufo says the victim was naked, covered in blood, and told her that she felt like fainting. Blood stains on Tufo's carpet and on her doorbell showing the seriousness of the situation. Tufo provided as much help as she could until police came.
I hope that I helped in some way, but the cop that was here said, he says, there's no doubt in my mind. He said if she wouldn't have found a house that would help her, that was willing to help her, more than likely would have gotten the call that she would have died.
Police don't believe this was a random shooting. Anyone with information is asked to contact them. In Cedar Rapids, Phil Reed, KCRG TV9 News.